Traders, what's happening? Bringing you Gaps Trading Playbook, and I have been for a while now. A lot of good stuff happening, and one of the things for trading at the open, it's really what you really need trading at the open is an absolute discipline. Not everything's going to happen in one shot, and not everything's going to be lost in one shot. However, if we don't stay disciplined and don't understand how things are materializing, we absolutely risk losing our capital. And as you all know, that is the most important thing, that what we do in trading. So I want to give you a sneak preview of what we did in Playbook Trading chat room, which is right now you can join at no cost on Telegram. Link is with this video below. You can see the link. But I wanted to show you how we paired for the last week and how it's get tracked. And everyone who joins the Playbook Trading Room, and even if at no cost, get the tracking sheet for absolutely no cost. So here we go. So this is the tracking sheet here, and what we're tracking, and all the notes are here. Why we took this trade. I provide all these notes, my personal notes here. And you know how we did just based on that 22 hours risk $300 in each trade. Sharp is just over 2, betting average is 62%. Do have some losing trades right here. You've got 7 losing trade and about 13 winning trade and 1 break-even trade here. So if you're interested, come join us. But this is really put things in perspective, because it tells you who you are, what kind of trader you are, how are you trading, what are your strategies, which strategy is working. And I go a little bit more into depth of how I track these trades, and I can show you how I track these trades. I mean, this is a one way of tracking it, and then there is more what I would call it more of a deep or in-depth review of trading, and I'll show you what that looks like. And this is what it looks like when you go a little bit more in depth right here. So that shows you know what your strategies, how many trades, what your total gains, average gain, average loss, betting average, sharp, 16 long trades, 4 short trades, and day of the week, and then the time of the day. So all that is in there. So if you like it, come join us. But for now, let's get into our trade of the day, which is ASX on Friday. It is a tier 1 gap. Why was it tier 1 gap? Did it have a shock value? I always provide you 5 easy steps to rate a gap. Did it have a shock value? Absolutely. Look at how does it have a shock value and why it's such a nice gap here. Well, let's take a look at it. You've got a little bit of a sell setup right here, and it triggers with this red bar. That means it is more bearish than bullish. After this, the chances of this stock or path to least resistance with at least 200 period moving average, 50 was already turning over, 21 is already starting to turn over as well on this date at least. And you gapped over this resistance right here, broke the trend line. This is your downtrend line. You broke the downtrend line with this gap. So clearing resistance, yes, and next level of resistance right here, which gives us a nice trading void. If you're listening to my videos, I've explained why trading void is so important. Short-term pattern. What short-term pattern is absolutely bullish, because all the reasons that we talk about why the shock value and a clear resistance, and anybody who's short has to cover their trade. Long-term bullish, yes, because we look at the weekly chart now, you can see maybe a couple of days of consolidation and moves up. Relative strength, well, in this date especially, the market was this was a Nvidia market. Just it really when the market opened, Nvidia started to sell off. So we had a little bit gap in the market, and then it's starting to sell off. And when it's starting to sell off, and if you're watching my videos, you can see that most of my videos talk about how I trade with the market, and I'm going to bring up the market here for you all to see what exactly I'm talking about, because most of my trades are done with the market. And this is the market. This is the market right here. And look at this, right at the open market starting to sell off. Look at this. Now tier one gap, when it opens, put a bottoming tail and can't go down. That's my favorite entry here on this tier one gap. And then at this point, this is a 1 minute. I mean, you have a little bit of a base in 1 minute, but this is, I only trade on 2 minutes. Rarely I go 1 minute. Then it becomes more of an opening range break here. So entry was $8 at the whole $8 at the whole number. Stop right below this 790, and here is an opportunity to add first alert to the room, second alert to the room, and then off we go. And then all day it just I mean, magnet, $8 was the magnet. So when you say, you know, you want to put a stop, that means you want to put a stop below the 8. You know, obviously you don't want to get shaken out. And then if you had opportunity, you also had an opportunity to buy this later in the day, and then it went, you know, it went nicely here. So nice little trade here in the room. Everyone loved it. Here's a snippet from the room. If you like it, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know what more you would like to see in the comments. Happy to bring any value that would help you elevate your trading. I think one of the best way we can get better by showcasing what we know, and not in showcasing in a shameless fashion, or if asking someone to, you know, pay or do other things, but it's more of giving back to the community, because I don't have these I don't have the silver bullet. There is no silver lining in trading, but what I do have is the knowledge that I like to share, and see if you can pick up 1 or 2 things that maybe you can implement to your trading and help you elevate your trading and ultimately a rising equity curve. So hope you like it. Give it a like, subscribe, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay with Playbook Trading.